Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Source Snack Break. My name is Brittany McLean. I'm the Director of Membership for Source. I am joined by Nora and Peggy today. Welcome. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Thank you.
Excellent. And I think we've got a lot of people who've been on a snack break before with us, and you know how to work the chat. But if you haven't joined us before, you'll see on the right-hand side of your screen, we've got a chat box there. Definitely encourage you to use that to let us know what you think of what you're seeing on the products. And please also use that for questions. I'll be keeping an eye on that. So if you have questions as we go through the presentation, pop them in the chat, and we'll make sure to either read them out as we're going through or save some time at the end for questions. So it's great to have you all here. And also, if you need to step away at any point during this presentation or want to send it to a colleague or a friend afterwards, you'll be getting an email shortly after the presentation that will give you the recording as well as the slides, and then you'll get a separate email that has your gift card as a thank you for attending today's webinar that will be coming out as well. So keep a look for both those things. So with that, I will turn it over to you all to talk a little bit about Pacific Mat and Flooring. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I'll just introduce myself. I am Peggy. I'm the A&D rep for Oregon and Southwest Washington for all things Pacmat.
And I'm Nora Vivarelli with Pacific Mat, also called Pacmat. And I oversee all of our areas: Washington, Oregon, Alaska, Idaho, Montana, Hawaii, and soon to have some location in Northern California and Salt Lake City. So we have people all over the place. We have 19 warehouses in those areas and containers moving a couple times a week up to Alaska and Hawaii.
Love that. That's excellent.
This slide just shows you that Pacmat is a wholesale distributor, and we sell Armstrong, Tarkett Rubber, Ardex, Next Floor, which is an LVT. We have some private label flooring we bring in. We distribute for Mats Inc., a walk-off mat, and 4-Row Coral, which is another walk-off mat. Again, I'm your local rep here in the Northwest Territory, and Serena Kemerick is the Armstrong rep in this territory. And I think today we're going to focus on everything PVC free. So it's short and sweet. We're going to start with Armstrong's homogeneous sheet goods. PVC free, it's called Med & Pure. Has a Diamond 10 finish on it, so it's scratch and stain resistant. It's heat weldable. It can be self-coved, so it's water impervious. It's top of the line, best of the best. So if you need any healthcare, if it meets healthcare criteria, so it meets everything else underneath that if you need this. Nice color selection, and the visuals are just molted tone on tone. And again, good for 24/7 facilities because you don't ever need to polish, strip, or do any restorative maintenance, just a damp mop or a dry buff.
I love the range of colors. That's excellent.
Nice range of colors. The other PVC free product Armstrong has out is their Striations and Migrations BBT, which is a bio-based tile. And this is a VCT, basically. The Striations is available in 12 by 24, and as you can see, the visuals on that one on the right-hand side are striated, and the Migrations available in a 12 by 12. It's made with rapidly renewable plant-based materials. It is made in the USA, and HPDs and EPDs are available for this.
Awesome.
And I'm going to turn it over to Nora for our in-house Sono Eclipse.
In-house is a product line out of Germany that we've brought in. We've partnered with a company. These products are available across the nation. We're just handling them for the West Coast. It is a PVC-free mineral core composite product, 100% waterproof. This can be a glue down or a click floating product, 4.5 millimeters thick, as you can see. There are some tile as well as plank available. And it does have a very good rating for STC and IIC if you're looking for something in multifamily with a little bit extra protection as far as sound goes. These products are easy to maintain with a, like just a damp mop. They are waterproof products, so you're not going to have any problem if there's any leakage of any equipment. But take in consideration when a product is called waterproof, it doesn't protect it from getting wet underneath. and mold and mildew can grow underneath on any type of product if water were to get under it. This is just showing the breakdown of the product where it has a urethane, UV cured urethane surface, and it has the direct printed on the core, the mineral core. Then we have the insulation that's in the product itself and acoustic underlayment underneath it. So this is all bonded together at the factory. Then we warehouse the product heavily over on the West Coast here. You can see here's some of the information as far as its compression strength, then its deltas for sound rating. It is rated very good. If you need any individual testing, we can get together with any of the acoustical engineering firms that you're working with and do a test on site or another site to get you more localized testing with the correct build. The locking system, as you can see here, it ends up being quite a tight locking system. So most often you're not going to get any leakage through the product, but again, there's never 100% guarantee on that. One really important thing about this product is it meets toy safety. So the polypropylene products that it's made of meet the toy safety, which is the Blue Angel rating. That is a European rating, but I think it's moving its way across to our country as well as being a very safe material to be around children and around all of us. And one thing that's not on here, but I'm just waiting patiently, that soon it's going to have the number 5 recycle stamped on the back of the product so it can be recycled without any hesitation to be repurposed into another product, which is really exciting to know that not only is it made of renewable resources, but it can be recycled as well.
Love that. We had a question that came in about that from Laura. She was asking if the flooring can be installed in a 3-season room or something similar.
Yes, it can. This product does. Thank you for asking the question, Laura, because it can be superheated up to 150 degrees for bed bug treatment. Horrible as that sounds, but it can also be in Montana. It could be in someone's cabin where it's going to get pretty darn cold in the winter because maybe they choose only to be there as a sunny person with the warm weather that some of our parts of our country offer in the summer, but kind of chilly in the winter. Yes, this product does handle all seasons. So we have, again, waterproof, we have floating, or we have glue down. We have a great STC IIC ratings on this. And we have on the Elandura, there's 2 product lines here, Elandura and Sono Eclipse. We have a 40-year residential and a 5-year light commercial.
Wow.
We do have a few tile looks as well.
Laura has a follow-up question about the if the glue down method will work for that same temperature range, or do you recommend a different installation for that?
The glue down would work for that. We would want to get some information about what is the cold season and what is the hottest season so that we make sure that any adhesive that is recommended for it can meet that as well.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. That was super helpful. And thank you for the questions, Laura.
Yes, thank you. I'll go toss it back to Peggy to talk about Tarkett rubber.
Back to me. So we are the distributor for Tarkett rubber, and they came out last year with a new reimagined microtone. This one's called Color Splash. This is your solid color with the accent speckles in it. And for all of us in the Northwest, all the names of these colors are from around the Washington, Oregon, I think Northern California areas too. So Tarkett makes all the rubber in Ohio. So this is made in the USA. This is PVC free. It is tile only. This is 24 by 24 tile that they'll do a custom color. So if you like the blue background, but you want to customize the specs for a school or another company you're working for, it's a 300 square foot minimum. So it's very small minimum. And we have 10 different textures. Tarkett has 10 different textures this is available in. So hammered is one of the big sellers, rice paper, forged, quite a few selections. They also don't have dye lots. So whatever color you see today, you'll get in 10 years.
That's super.
And can I interject, Peggy? Something that you can do if you select a color in the color splash, and it has 4 colors mixed in it, you could pick any of those colors and keep changing out the field and the speckles to be kind of, I've seen projects where they do it as wayfinding in a high school, and certain corridors, the corridors will be a different background color, but it's the same 4 colors in the product that they just keep switching out the background color for. So there's a lot of things you can do with this product line.
It's fun to work with. And that's one of many. Tarkett has 4 other rubber tile styles. So
In
this
terms
was the newest one.
And in terms of price point, what can people expect for a product like this? You mentioned that does well in education projects. So I imagine it's at a pretty good price point. What does that look like for this product?
Do you want me to speak about that, Peggy?
I'll let you go. I'll see what you say. Yeah.
Okay. The price point, it really varies as far as what the floor prep is necessary on the project.
Okay.
If it's new construction, those are always things that we have to take into consideration. Product alone is going to be from the low 6s.
Okay.
And it depends on their red is always more expensive.
Interesting. Okay. Perfect.
Hope that helps.
No, yeah, absolutely. And if anybody who's on has more specific questions, again, their contact information will be here afterwards, or somebody at the source team, you can reach out and we can help get a more exact range, but that's helpful just to know kind of what we're looking at.
Yeah.
We also had somebody was curious about the general price point again to the
the Elandura.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about
Elandura. Its product is $2. I was just talking to somebody about that. $2.69 a square foot. There's kind of your average starting price on the product. So that gets, depending upon quantity, pricing goes down. Compare it to a typical LVT. If you want to compare it to, say, Armstrong's LVT in their parallel line, parallel 20, which is at a glue down only, and that product is a $2.20 a square foot. So we're a little bit more with the Elandura, but you don't have, with the difference between the two is going to be, you don't have any acoustical properties to go along with the glue down product from Armstrong versus the click product from the Elandura. And I'm not trying to say one's better or worse than the other. That's just the comparison.
Perfect.
I hope that helps.
Yeah, great question, Caitlin. Thank you.
Another slide just on Tarkett rubber. Again, they'll match any color. If you have a school project or a corporate project you're working on and they have logo colors, just send me or Tarkett color samples or the Pantone color number, and they will mix and match to meet those colors.
Love that.
And again, no dye lots.
And if you do a custom color like that, does that have an impact on the lead time for those, or?
Good question. No, it doesn't impact lead time or cost. So those are
Love
two good
that.
things. Thank you. And as you can see down here, it's a living product challenge certified. So that, and it's being made in the USA. Not a lot of rubbers made in the USA. A couple other manufacturers are local, but something to keep in mind if you need something in the USA. And they do sports floor tile for weight rooms, exercise rooms. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I appreciate you putting all the certifications and the logos here. And again, that information is also available on Source. So if you want to get any of those, check out the products and look at the documentation. We've got that for you as well. But let's see, are there other questions? Feel free to put those in. I know that we've got a couple minutes left here.
I can say about the Elandura and the Sono Eclipse, or the in-house products, are all red list free.
I love that.
So we've got all the documentation available for those products as well.
That's perfect. Let's see, kind of a quiet group, but I'll give it a minute if there's any other questions. And again, we'll have the contact information for you all. So if you want to learn more or follow up on any more specific questions, you can definitely reach out to the team or to Source. And I think this is great. Let's see, Laura was curious about the price point of the Sonos product.
The Sonos, let me just take a really quick peek because I had that pricing up and ready to look at. The Sono Eclipse, being a little bit thicker product and a heavier wear layer, is at $4.40 a square foot.
Perfect.
Versus $2.69 on the Elandura.
Good. Awesome. Great. Yeah. Thank you, Laura, for that question. That's perfect. Well, if we don't have any more questions, we will wrap this up here. And we've got another Source snack break next week. So you can go to our event page. Oh, actually, we did have one more question that came here. Sabrina, welcome. That's okay. She is curious if you could talk a little bit about the difference between the product that you're showing and the Armstrong PVC, some of the comparables on that.
Oh, I could say that the Armstrong, they have their PVC-free products, and their products are made with a corn polymer to make them PVC-free versus the, I'm just going to click back onto the Elandura Sono Eclipse products. Sorry for the clickety-click.
Oh, that's okay.
There you go. The difference being that this is a mineral core product, where it has it's a polypropylene product in there. It doesn't have anything that is trying to be a PVC. I hope that helps. So it's not comparable to PVC. Armstrong has PVC and PVC replacements that are renewable resources versus in-house makes products that are mineral core related to polypropylene, not PVC. And that's why they're going to be able to get the number 5 recycle on their product.
And Israel was asking if it has any green points on the product.
I'm unfamiliar with the request of green point.
Because is it the Green Guard gold or green? Oh, lead points.
Oh, lead. So what we have,
You,
we can go back here and we have the Green Guard. Then we have the Blue Angel, which is related to toys. And then because this is a German company, their ratings are a little bit different, and I keep pushing them to get the American ratings.
Mhm.
Love it. Oftentimes, though, I feel like Europe, they seem to be ahead in terms of the types of certifications that they have. So, I hope that it's an easy transferable thing over here. And again, like the Blue Angel was something that was interesting that I'm just starting, like you say, just starting to hear a little more about that. So I'm glad that you guys included that. And Lena, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, but she was asking about how to get a hold of this sustainability information. You can certainly reach out to them as the team here and their emails, and you'll be redirected afterwards. You can also search for these products on the Source website, and we've got all this documentation that's there for you to be able to download and view. And if you need help finding that, you can reach out to us, but you'll have our contact information there that we can make sure that you get a hold of those.
And we do have cut sheets available on all the products.
Yeah,
Perfect.
send those out.
Excellent. Great question, Nicole. Wonderful. Well, it looks like that is all we've got in terms of the questions so far. But again, thank you so much for sharing what you guys are doing, and appreciate you being a part of Source. And everyone who joined, thank you so much. We'll be sending out your gift card within the next business day, and then a copy of the recording and these slides will come shortly as well. So keep a look for both of those emails. They will be separate. And then we hope to see you again next Wednesday at the same time. So enjoy the rest of your day, and everybody have a lovely St. Patrick's Day tomorrow.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Lanja.